Hello, my name is Temitope Bodunde Akinyemi, and I'll be speaking to us today about global HR strategies and a comparative analysis of human resource management practices in four continents of the world: North America, Asia, Eurasia, and Oceania. International Human Resource Management, or IHRM, is the strategic management of people in multinational enterprises. It deals with added complexities such as cultural diversity, expatriate management, and legal compliance across borders involving different labor laws. Understanding these differences is crucial to global business success. Some of the key elements for IHRM includes recruitment, training, performance, compensation, and employee relations tailored to multicultural contexts. IHRM practices in America using Apple Incorporated. Apple Inc. fosters an innovative, driven, and inclusive culture. Their HR philosophy centers on empowerment and creativity. The practices include employee resource groups and cross functional collaboration. These strategies enhance rapid scaling and innovation. In evaluating Apple, Apple's organizational behavior emphasizes autonomy and innovation. Challenges include navigating complex immigration laws and intense talent competition. Best practices include relocation support and a flat organizational structure, policy advocacy, and comprehensive relocation support. IHR in Eurasia, studying Alibaba. Alibaba's HR philosophy is rooted in the Confucian values, which is favoring hierarchy and collectivism. Their key practices include centralized training and harmonized HR systems. This promotes a strong alignment with institutional expectations. Within Alibaba, we will look at it and know that Alibaba fosters a structured and hierarchical workplace culture. Their main challenges are regulatory compliance and talent retention. And best practices here include policy alignment and value based development. Stru- they have a strong culture built on shared values. Coming to Africa, we will look at Dangote Group. Dangote Group takes a community centered and loyalty driven HR approach. They invest heavily in CSR, vocational partnerships, and local hiring to support workforce development. These efforts have strengthened social capital in local communities. They have blown up commerce in local communities, bringing about social infrastructure, health infrastructure, educational infrastructure, and several others in communities where they function across Africa. In evaluating Dangote Group, Dangote's behavior is paternalistic and based on long term trust. Their HR challenges stem from infrastructure limitations and high unemployment. Best practices at Dangote include CSR programs and flexible scheduling to enhance engagement. You can also find at Dangote that cultural barriers are broken down. They have a structure that brings in people from different socioeconomic backgrounds, different religious and ethnic backgrounds to work and to function in their group. Now to Atlassian in Oceania. Atlassian exemplifies an egalitarian, employee centric culture. Its HR model embraces flexible work, mental health work, and digital tools. These innovations foster high satisfaction and retention. Some of their key practices include remote work and flexible scheduling, and they have a high investment in state of the art HR technology platforms. Now let's compare across regions. Apple promotes development, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Dangote focuses on talent, community engagement, while Alibaba is centralized, loyalty based. Atlassian looks at technologically and is technologically enabled, and they have a flexible, inclusive approach. In training and development, Apple is all about continuous innovation, which you might also call Kaizen, the Kaizen approach. Dangote is focused on vocational skills, leadership, and capacity building of its talents. Alibaba engages in extensive training aligned with hierarchy, while Atlassian is focused on continuous learning, leadership, and development. Let's go all the way to employee relations. Apple looks at it, the emphasis on empowerment and open communication. Dangote looks at social cohesion and respect for authority. Of course, Alibaba is formal hierarchical communication. You have to speak to your boss before the boss speaks to those of the higher authority in higher authorities. And in Atlassian, there's a transparent, informal, and inclusive culture. Again, this is a comparative analysis of the leadership lifestyles as we find in the different organizations. While Apple is participative and empowering, Alibaba is hierarchical and directive, Dangote community oriented and paternalistic, Oceania, the Atlassian company is collaborative and open. And some of their challenges, Apple has to face immigration laws, Alibaba political pressures, Dangote has social issues like unemployment and a deficit of infrastructure, Atlassian the remote work and work-life balance. And across country, you can see the difference, the power distance, the individualism, the motivation skills, motivation towards achievement and success, uncertainty avoidance, long-term orientation, and indulgence. In conclusion, in conclusion, the future trends in global IHRM will involve a rapid digital HR transformation, which will involve the integration of AI, machine learning, and big data analytics, revolutionizing HR policies and processes globally. AI is being used now, so we can't run away from it. Emotional intelligence leadership. The leadership effectiveness increasingly depends on the ability to perceive, to understand, and manage emotions across cultures. Hybrid HR management. Gone are the days where all your staff, all employees will be under the same roof. Now we will have flexible policies that accommodate diverse work preferences, and you have diverse people working in diverse countries where there are diverse HR policies and global labor laws while maintaining productivity and organizational culture. The successful execution of international human resource management necessitates a careful balance between global standardization and local adaptation. This analysis demonstrates that although multinational corporations pursue similar goals of attracting, developing, and retaining talent, the strategies and focus vary considerably across regions due to cultural, legal, and socioeconomic influences. This project has examined the role of IHRM in companies such as we have looked at it, Dangote, Apple, Alibaba, and Atlassian, showcasing its unique focus and how it has significantly aided in addressing business challenges for enhanced performance. In addition, this report has also explored the behavioral aspects necessary for managing IHRM within the new international environment of the organization, identifying the behavioral theory of leadership as the most effective leadership approach, which posits that leaders are cultivated and managers must embrace this leadership to advance the organization. Ultimately, after evaluating the role of IHRM and identifying the primary challenges faced by organizations, operating internationally, we have outlined the selection process that will ensure that most competent expatriates join the organization. This project has determined that employee performance improves when individuals feel highly included and believe that their workplace is genuinely dedicated to promoting diversity. In conclusion, IHRM is shaped by cultural, legal, and economic context. Future trends will include digital transformation, as we have said earlier, and emotional intelligent leadership. We have to balance global consistency with local sensitivity remains key. At this point, if you have not followed our page, do follow to get more insights on global trends in IHRM and other topics that will enhance the growth of your organization. Thank you.